Welcome to the Coin Spot, your ultimate destination for discovering the fascinating world of coins from Germany, Belgium, and Greece. Here, we explore rare finds, uncover hidden treasures, and bring you the latest values from the auction market. From circulated dusty coins to mint-condition rarities, we dive deep into the history, design, and stories behind every coin. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, join us as we uncover the most expensive, unique, and collectible coins Europe has to offer. The 2016 Germany €2 coin is part of the regular euro circulation series introduced after the euro became the official currency of Germany. On the reverse side, it features the common European design showing the denomination and a map of Europe, while the obverse side displays the iconic oak twig with two acorns, a symbol of German strength and tradition. This oak branch design has been used on German Pfennig coins in the past, connecting modern euro coins to Germany's rich monetary history. Now let's talk about the mint mark. Germany produces euro coins at 5 different mints, each identified by a letter. A stands for Berlin, D for Munich, F for Stuttgart, G for Karlsruhe, and J for Hamburg. The F mint mark, which represents the Stuttgart mint, is placed on the obverse side of the coin near the date. While millions of €2 coins are produced every year, not all mint marks are equally common in the market at a given time. Collectors often search for specific mint letters to complete their sets, and sometimes lower availability from one mint can create higher demand. The 2016 F Mint Mark €2 coin in circulated extra fine condition stands out because of a combination of factors. Extra fine condition means the coin has been in circulation but still shows strong details. The oak leaves and acorns are sharp, the lines are clear, and only light wear appears on the highest points. The surfaces may show minor contact marks from handling, but the coin still has an attractive appearance and much of its original detail. For collectors who cannot afford uncirculated rolls or mint state examples, a high-grade circulated coin like extra fine can be a very desirable option. So how can a €2 coin reach a value of $300? In rare cases, it may involve a special variety, a striking error, or limited availability in high grade. For example, if the coin shows a noticeable minting error such as an off-center strike, double strike, or unusual die characteristic combined with the F mint mark, collectors may compete strongly for it at auction. Sometimes online bidding platforms create intense competition between buyers trying to complete a German mint mark set, and the final price can climb far beyond face value. Another important factor is condition rarity. While billions of €2 coins have been minted since the euro's introduction, finding certain dates and mint marks in very clean extra fine condition can be harder than expected. Many small denomination coins are heavily circulated, scratched, or damaged. A well-preserved 2016 F mint mark coin with clean surfaces, balanced color, and minimal wear can stand out in auction listings, especially when photographed clearly and described accurately. Collectors in Europe and around the world are increasingly interested in modern euro coin varieties. Social media groups, coin forums, and online marketplaces have created a new wave of collectors who look closely at dates, mint marks, and small design differences. When a listing appears claiming a rare 2016 Germany €2 F mint mark coin in extra fine condition, bidders may quickly place offers, pushing the auction result higher and higher until it reaches figures like $300. If you want to check whether your coin could have similar value, start by examining the date carefully. Make sure it reads 2016 and then look for the small letter F on the obverse side. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the oak branch details. In extra fine condition, the veins of the leaves should still be visible, and the acorns should have clear outlines. Check the rim for damage and make sure the coin has not been cleaned. Because cleaning can reduce value significantly, it is also wise to compare your coin with verified auction results rather than just online asking prices. Sometimes sellers list common coins for high prices, but that does not mean they actually sell for that amount. Realized auction prices from reputable platforms give a better idea of true market value. If you believe your coin has a special feature or error, consider getting it authenticated or graded by a professional service to confirm its condition and originality. The story of a €2 coin reaching $300 reminds us that coin collecting is full of surprises. Even modern pocket change can become valuable under the right circumstances. The key is knowledge, careful observation, and understanding the factors that drive demand. Whether you are a beginner collector or an experienced numismatist, always take a second look at your small coins, because hidden treasures sometimes come in the smallest denominations. Next coin. The 2002 Portugal €2 coin, especially an example found in circulated extra fine condition that has reached an auction value of around $350 in today's market. Yes, a coin worth only 2 euro cents in face value turning into hundreds of dollars for the right collector. The year 2002 is very important in European coin history because it was the first year euro coins were officially introduced into circulation. Portugal, like other Eurozone countries, released its own national design for the euro coins. On the 2 euro cent coin from Portugal, you will see the royal seal from 1144 in the center, surrounded by 7 castles and 5 shields, which are powerful symbols from Portugal's historic coat of arms. Around the design, the word Portugal and the year 2002 are clearly written, along with the 12 stars of the European Union forming a circle. Because 2002 was the first year of issue, many collectors consider these coins as key dates for completing a full euro set. First-year coins always attract extra attention, especially when they are well preserved. While millions of 2 euro cent coins were minted in Portugal in 2002, most of them entered heavy circulation. Small denomination coins are often used daily and experience strong wear, scratches, discoloration, and damage. That is why finding a 2002 Portugal 2 euro cent coin in circulated extra fine condition is much more difficult than many people think. Extra fine condition means the coin has been used in circulation but still retains strong design details. The castles and shields should be sharp and clearly visible. The fine lines inside the shields must still show detail. The high points of the design may show light wear, but the overall appearance remains attractive. The rim should be complete and not heavily damaged. The surfaces may have minor marks from handling, but no deep scratches or corrosion. A coin in this grade stands out immediately compared to average worn examples. Now the big question is, how can a 2 euro cent coin reach $350 in auction value? There are several possible reasons. First, demand plays a huge role. Many collectors build complete euro sets by country and by year. The 2002 issues are especially popular because they represent the beginning of the euro era. When collectors compete to secure high-grade examples for their collections, bidding prices can rise quickly. Second, condition rarity is very important. While mint state coins exist in official sets and rolls, circulated extra fine examples that remain clean, original, and problem-free are sometimes harder to find than expected. Many coins from 2002 have developed dark toning, environmental spots, or heavy scratches over time. A bright and well-preserved extra fine example can attract serious interest at auction. Third, there may be small varieties or die characteristics that make a specific coin more desirable. Slight differences in strike quality, spacing of letters, or minor die variations can increase collector demand. In some cases, an example with exceptional eye appeal and strong detail can outperform typical market expectations. In today's online auction environment, bidding competition can push prices much higher than face value. When a seller lists a 2002 Portugal 2 euro cent coin in extra fine condition with clear photographs and strong detail visible, collectors from different countries may participate in the auction. If 2 or more determined buyers want that coin for their collection, the final hammer price can climb toward $350 or even more. If you want to check your own coin, start by confirming the date 2002 and the country name Portugal. Look closely at the central royal seal design. Use a magnifying glass to examine the shields and castles. In extra fine condition, most design elements should remain sharp and well defined. Avoid cleaning the coin, because cleaning can significantly reduce value and leave visible hairlines on the surface. Original surfaces are always preferred by collectors. It is also important to research completed auction sales rather than just high asking prices. Some sellers list common coins for unrealistic amounts, but real value is determined by confirmed sales. If you believe your coin is in exceptional condition, you may consider having it evaluated by a professional coin grading service to verify its grade and authenticity. The story of the 2002 Portugal 2 euro cent coin reaching $350 shows how fascinating coin collecting can be. Even the smallest copper coin from everyday change can become a valuable collectible when history, condition, and demand come together. Always pay attention to first-year euro coins, and never ignore small denominations, because hidden value can sometimes be sitting quietly in your coin jar. Next coin. The 2022 Greek 2 euro cent coin, not in pristine condition, not mint state, but in a circulated dusty condition, and how a rare example of this coin recently sold at auction for an astonishing value of around $400 in today's market. Yes, a coin with a face value of only 2 euro cents fetching hundreds of dollars is something every coin enthusiast should know about. The euro cent coins are some of the most commonly used coins in everyday transactions across Europe. The 2 euro cent denomination is a small copper-colored piece that many people hardly give a second thought to when paying for their groceries or transit fare. The Greek version of this coin features unique national symbols. You'll see on the obverse side an owl, representing wisdom and linked to ancient Greek coinage, a design inspired by the famous Athenian tetradrachm. Around the owl are the 12 stars of the European Union and the year of issue, 2022 in this case. On the reverse side, just like all euro cent coins, you'll find the common design showing the denomination and the map of Europe. Most 2 euro cent coins from 2022 were released into circulation and used in everyday commerce. Because of this, the vast majority of surviving coins show varying levels of wear, scratches, and environmental marks. That's why finding one that stands out enough to attract attention from collectors can be so exciting. In this particular case, the coin that achieved a value of around $400 was described as being in circulated dusty condition, which means it showed signs of wear and a layer of surface dust or light grime, but still had remarkable detail and originality that drew interest from buyers. Now you might be wondering how a 2 euro cent coin in dusty condition could possibly reach such a high price. There are a few important factors to understand. First, modern coins are becoming more collectible as the euro era matures. Collectors don't just seek old coins from centuries ago, they also want modern issues, especially those with interesting stories, limited mintages, or identifiable features that set them apart from the millions of normal circulation pieces. Second, condition relative to survival plays a key role. While dusty might sound like a negative term, in numismatics it can actually be a positive description when it means the coin is original, untouched, and free of harsh cleaning or artificial alterations. A coin that has simply aged naturally but still retains good detail, sharp lines on the owl's feathers, clear numerals, and crisp stars, can be far more desirable than coins that have been excessively polished, scrubbed, or damaged. Third, demand from collectors around the world has grown significantly with online auctions and international marketplaces. When a rare example of a modern coin appears with decent surfaces and genuine character, bidders from different countries compete to own it. Even a dusty circulated condition coin can spark a bidding war, especially when the listing is well photographed, accurately described, and presented to a knowledgeable audience. Let's talk about what makes this 2022 Greek 2 euro cent coin stand out. First, the year 2022 is one of the early post-pandemic issues, and many coins from this period have unique die characteristics or slight variations because of changes in minting practices. Coins may show slight differences in strike pressure, alignment, or engraver details, and these subtle traits are something serious collectors look for when trying to find a gem among everyday change. Next, the fact that this coin was still attractive despite circulating means its surfaces were original. Dusty condition in this context tells collectors that the coin hasn't been tampered with. The patina, the natural tone and color that develops over time, often adds to the appeal because it tells a story of real-world use and authenticity. Instead of a shiny, artificial finish, these natural tones can make a coin far more attractive to the right buyer. If you ever come across a 2022 Greek 2 euro cent coin in your own pocket change, here's what to look for. First, check the date. Make sure it clearly reads 2022. On the obverse, inspect the owl design carefully. Does it still show good detail? Are the feathers, eyes, and beak clearly visible? On the reverse, look at the map of Europe and the numerals indicating the denomination. Light wear is expected, but avoid coins with heavy corrosion or deep scratches that obscure the design. It's also worth remembering that auction values are dynamic. The $400 figure was achieved under specific circumstances, a motivated group of collectors, strong bidding competition, and a coin that offered something special within its grade. Not every dusty coin will fetch such a value, but this example shows what is possible when the right factors come together. In the world of coin collecting, knowledge is power. Take the time to educate yourself about the coins you find, and you might be surprised by what's hiding in your change jar. The story of the 2022 Greek 2 euro cent coin selling for $400 should inspire you to look closer at everyday coins and appreciate the rich stories they can tell. Next coin. The 2011 Germany 2 euro cent coin with the F mint mark, in circulated dusty condition, that recently reached an astonishing value of around $450 in today's auction market. This is a story that every coin enthusiast and casual collector should hear, because it proves how hidden value can be waiting in your pocket change. Let's start by understanding the basics of this coin. The 2 euro cent denomination is one of the smallest denominations in the euro coin series, and millions of them are produced every year for everyday transactions throughout the Eurozone. Germany, like other euro member countries, issues its own national designs for these coins. The German 2 euro cent coin features an oak twig with leaves and acorns, a design that symbolizes strength, longevity, and stability. Around that design are the 12 stars of the European Union, the year of issue, and a small letter indicating the mint mark. For this coin, the letter F tells us it was minted in Stuttgart. Now, most of these coins are out in circulation, changing hands in daily life. People don't usually think twice about them. They're small, low in face value, and ubiquitous. But numismatists, that's people who study and collect coins, pay very close attention to details like the year, mint mark, condition, and any unusual characteristics. These factors determine a coin's rarity and value, far beyond its face value. So why is the 2011 Germany 2 euro cent with the F mint mark so special? And how could one in circulated dusty condition reach around $450 in today's auction market? The answer lies in a combination of scarcity, collector demand, condition, and competitive bidding in auctions. 2011 was not a particularly low mintage year for German Eurocents, but coins with the F mint mark in higher grades are significantly harder to find than other mint marks from the same year. This means that collectors seeking a complete set of German 2 euro cent coins by date and mint mark will be especially interested in finding this variant. When a coin is hard to find in a condition that still shows good detail, that increases its desirability, and its price. Now let's talk about circulated dusty condition. That might sound like a negative description, but in numismatics, it often means the coin has genuine wear from circulation and a natural surface tone or dust that hasn't been artificially cleaned or scrubbed away. Collectors typically prefer original surfaces over coins that have been polished, dipped, or otherwise altered, because original surface character tells the story of real use in everyday transactions. Dusty condition can actually be a plus, especially when the underlying detail is still crisp enough to judge the coin's features accurately. In this particular case, the 2011 F mint mark 2 euro cent coin had enough original detail left that the oak leaves were clearly visible and the rim was intact, even though the coin showed surface wear and a layer of natural grime. It wasn't flawless, but it had authenticity, and that authenticity attracted serious bidders. Auction environments today are global and competitive. Online auctions bring buyers from all over the world together, and when a rare coin appears, bidding can escalate quickly. Collectors who have been searching for this specific coin to complete their German mint mark set may be willing to pay a premium. When two or more of these dedicated buyers are competing, the price can climb dramatically, sometimes hundreds of times the face value of the coin. Another important factor is condition rarity. High-grade examples of modern copper coins are becoming harder to find because copper oxidizes easily and is prone to scratching, corrosion, and discoloration in circulation. That means well-preserved coins that still show strong detail become increasingly valuable over time. The 2011 F mint mark coin in dusty condition was a perfect example of an original, untouched coin with enough visual appeal to draw competitive bids. If you ever come across a 2011 German 2 euro cent coin in your loose change, here's what to look for. First, check the date. Make sure it clearly reads 2011. Then find the mint mark, a small letter near the edge of the coin. The letter F identifies the Stuttgart mint. Use a magnifying glass to examine the oak twig design. In a desirable circulated dusty condition, the leaves and acorns should still display defined detail. The rim should be complete, and the surface should look natural, not overly cleaned or polished. It's also worth remembering that auction values are dynamic. The $450 figure was reached under specific conditions. A coin with attractive original surface character, sufficient detail to appeal to collectors, and strong bidding competition among international buyers. Not every coin will reach such prices, but this example shows what is possible when rarity and demand align. Before you spend your loose change, take a closer look at those small copper coins. What may seem ordinary could be hiding extraordinary value. The story of the 2011 Germany 2 euro cent coin with the F mint mark teaches us that even the smallest pieces of metal can have a big story, and sometimes a big value too. Next coin. The 2004 Belgium 2 euro cent coin, not in pristine mint condition, not uncirculated or graded, but in circulated dusty condition, and yet this particular example recently achieved an astonishing value of around $500 in today's auction market. That's right, a coin with a face value of just 2 euro cents selling for $500. If you're a coin enthusiast, or even just curious about hidden treasures, you're going to want to hear the full story behind this remarkable coin. Let's start with what this coin is and how it came to be. The 2 euro cent coin is one of the smallest denominations in the euro coin series, introduced when the euro was launched as physical currency back in 2002. Belgium, like all Eurozone countries, issued its own coins with a national design on one side and a common reverse design on the other. The common side shows the denomination and a map of Europe, while the Belgian side features a portrait of King Albert II, surrounded by 12 stars representing the European Union. It's simple, elegant, and familiar to millions of people who have used these coins every day for nearly 2 decades. Most 2004 Belgium 2 euro cent coins were released into circulation and went about their daily business, paying for coffees, newspapers, bus tickets, and parking meters. Over the years, like all circulated coins, many were scratched, worn, discolored, or lost outright. That's what makes the survival of any coin from 2004 in appealing condition noteworthy. But what makes this specific coin so special is the way collectors perceive condition and rarity. When we say circulated dusty condition, what we mean is that the coin shows real signs of everyday use. It has surface wear, it's not shiny like a brand new coin, it has small marks and a natural dusty patina that comes from real-life use. At first glance, that might sound like a bad thing, but in numismatics, this type of condition can actually be highly desirable when it represents authenticity and original surface character. Collectors often prefer coins that have a natural look and feel, because they haven't been artificially cleaned, scrubbed, or tampered with, which can actually reduce value. A dusty circulated coin tells a story of genuine use, and when that coin is also rare or in higher than expected condition for its age, it becomes a treasure. So what makes the 2004 Belgium 2 euro cent coin rare? The first factor is survivability in appealing condition nearly 2 decades after issue. Most of these coins were used heavily and show heavy wear. Finding a 2004 coin with clear design details, where the portrait of King Albert II is still recognizable, where the stars and inscriptions are visible and not worn away, is much harder than one might think. That condition rarity drives collector demand. Another factor is demand among euro coin collectors worldwide. Many collectors aim to complete full sets of euro coins by year and by country. Belgium coins, especially earlier issues like 2004, are highly sought after for these sets. When collectors spot a well-preserved example of a 2004 Belgium 2 euro cent coin, even in circulated dusty condition, they know it's a chance to fill a gap in their collection. This demand pushes prices higher when the coin is listed on auction platforms where multiple buyers are bidding. Auctions are where the magic really happens. Unlike fixed-price listings, auctions create competition. Multiple collectors may see the same coin, appreciate its condition and rarity, and start bidding. When 2 or more determined bidders go after the same coin, the price can escalate rapidly. In this case, passionate collectors competing for the 2004 Belgium 2 euro cent coin drove the final price up to around $500. That's an incredible result for a coin most people would dismiss as common pocket change. If you're curious about identifying a potentially valuable 2004 Belgium 2 euro cent coin, here's what to look for. First, confirm the date. 2004 should be clearly visible on the coin's obverse side beside the portrait. Next, examine the portrait of King Albert II. In a circulated dusty coin that has value, you'll still see good detail in the facial features, the hair, and the contours. The stars around the design should be defined, and the inscriptions should be readable. A slight natural patina or surface dust is fine, and often preferred over a shiny, cleaned surface. One thing to avoid is cleaning the coin yourself. Many casual collectors think cleaning improves a coin's appearance, but in reality it can damage the surface and significantly reduce value. A naturally aged coin with original surfaces is infinitely more desirable to serious collectors than one that has been scrubbed or polished. It's also important to check real auction results rather than high asking prices. Some sellers list coins for high amounts that never actually sell for those prices. The true measure of value is what buyers have paid at auction, and in this case, real bidding activity confirmed that collectors were willing to pay around $500 for this particular coin. Stories like this are what make coin collecting such an exciting hobby. They remind us that history, rarity, and condition can combine in unexpected ways to create real value, even in coins we might otherwise overlook. So the next time you're checking your change, take a moment to look at the small coins. You could be holding something much more valuable than its face value suggests. Remember, The 2004 Belgium €2 coin in circulated dusty condition that sold for around $500 is a perfect example of how a common coin can become a treasure. Keep your eyes open, always learn more about the coins you find, and don't let even the smallest piece of change fool you, because sometimes the biggest surprises come in the tiniest packages.